Welcome back to GreedFall. Just on a mission for Fiora, or how she's called, or Sora or something, or a female companion. Well, I'm not sure exactly. Which might also be over already. No, I think it's still on. I talked to Isolde there. Isolde. So, let's do this. Normally you would... wait a second. He said that this guy here has some shit up his sleeve. Oh. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, fuck Red Dead Redemption 2. This is how you do it, man. Fuck Red Dead Redemption 2 with this. Lack of fast travel there. This is exactly how I do it here.
Our mother. I know, Siora. And the worst here say, some men delivered her remains here. They said that it was thanks to you. And the Renagze legate, thank you. We will be able to pay homage to our mother. Why are there mind shakers here, Isolde? I meant to tell you about it. They came saying that our mother had made an agreement with Teleme. But Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I do not like this, Isolde. These people want to drive us away from the land. I know. But we need help after the defeat. And they say that she made a promise set in stone. The spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange they'd help us against the lions. This is impossible. Mater would never have done such a thing. They are lying, I'm certain of it. They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, we cannot break it. And we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals. We must verify it. I will not stand there while these mind shakers take our village. Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Could you tell me about Siora?
You are right there, and you let him talk about you like this? Asir? That's a strange friend you have there. Perhaps I wanted to hear how you'd reply. Perhaps, but I don't like this. Did you want anything else?
Thanks. Goodbye, Isolde.
Siora, Vertirtum, what do you...
Could you tell me about...
You are right there, and you perhaps... Did you...
Thanks.
Glad to see you, my friend. I intend to prove to the Admiral that I fully identify as a Naut once more. Without regrets, I will have to go through a test of loyalty. It will certainly be dangerous, but with your help, I am convinced that I will succeed. So, shall we go and see her?
With pleasure. Let's see what adventure she has in store for us.
Karans, do you need something?
I'm sorry about what happened to your mother. How are you feeling?
Unwell? I am angry, and I feel an immense void within me. I blame myself for not having been on this battlefield with her.
I understand. My mother had the Malachor, and yet I had to leave her behind as she was at death's door. I can't help thinking that I should have stayed by her side, just like you.
And you could not have done anything to save her, either. Thank you, Onol Manawi. Your words alleviate my sorrow. Anything else?
Wow, you can get reputation. That means in the past I always did the wrong choices because I never got reputation from talking to allies.
Do you have a friend, perhaps, whom you can talk to in this trying time?
I usually confide in my sister, but she's suffering too. And I think she resents me for not having been there when our mother needed me.
That sounds like a good option. Down there,
I know we've only known each other for a little while, but if you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
Thank you, Onal Manawi. You are a good person. And I'm glad that you are my friend. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Just wondering why they always leave the first question, first dialogue option open.
To Sarday, what can I do for you?
Or by the time you got Admiral, you got a whole face full of tattoos. At some point, looks shitty. Vasco still has cool tattoos, but I don't know, he might get another one after this mission.
Captain Vasco, I'm glad to see you again. Did you profit from your time on land?
I did, Admiral. That's why I've come to see you.
You want me to entrust you with a loyalty mission?
Indeed.
Very well. A short time ago, we lost one of our ships near the island. The reputation of the Norts suffered from it.
I have heard about it. An incomprehensible sinking which fueled numerous rumors.
We cannot let the land dwellers think we are losing the sea. So I need someone to investigate and restore our reputation.
At your orders, Admiral, and with pleasure.
The shipwreck is stranded on the shore, southwest of the island, not far from Wen Xavier.
Thank you, Admiral.
I'm counting on you, Captain Vasco.
Nice, it's a fast travel. It's a good idea to save some time.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
We don't appear to be in top form. Are house intrigues keeping you from finding proper sleep?
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and the battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I'm certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother have always known them.
Siora told me of a legend that spoke of them. About a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Norts?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the reports of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Anything else?
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. My father's next. As for my mother, she's...
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
Probably the mine where we already were. This mine has been checked out, but they left again. I'll have to do Wascal's mission now. Just did this because I already was in the neighborhood. Short break.
Excellency?
Your Excellency, it is an honor. I'm late. I'm terribly sorry, Your Excellency.
Greetings! So...
Thanks, but I'd rather...
We'll make you go! Let's go! Dwellers. Come and taste my flavor!
Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
Oh, I'm already using rifles. I mean, sure, the invisible walls are a bit annoying sometimes, limit the movement somehow. So destroying a bit of the atmosphere, but it's not too bad. Not as bad as people say. Should have made a button prompt that, or an option in the menu that you can say one hit of X takes all the inventory, so you don't have this idiotic looting stuff. Sometimes X, sometimes square.
Greetings, sir.
Thank you.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Hello there.
Bear dare to mud? Renaig say, the Donegat cannot honor you with a visit. Stay out of our way. We have no interest in speaking with a mind shaker.
Mind shaker? That's what you call missionaries, and we aren't missionaries.
Never mind. The Donegat will not receive you.
All right. We'll leave.
Word dear to man.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Let's see if you can ward off this fire.
my blade, and let's go! A bit of poison on my blade, and let's go!
Very well hidden passage, I dare say. I mean, other games could just have run down the hill and that's it, but here... Oh, shadow traffic! Should we go? Where should we go? Oh, there's a secret. Okay. At least he does it quickly, you know, not like in games like Gothic or something. I mean, it's cool there, and of course in some kind of way it's cooler, but it's also annoying when they take out the pickaxe and then they're picking and picking and picking 10 times in a row. Or when they say, you can't take it, or you have to find a pickaxe first. With the fucking pickaxe it takes, which then usually takes it inventory space like shit and stuff, and that's it, Batman. Beast. And also good that you can carry so much stuff with you and not... I mean... I killed a few gazillion beasts already and took all of their shit and still not full inventory. Other games, they would be like... After every 5 beasts you would have been micromanaging, throw shit out of your inventory, and it's so annoying. So, I mean, this game also has a weight limit, but at least it's generous. You can carry on a shit out of ammo and ingredients and stuff. That's good.
Look, there it is.
I have never seen a boat on its side like this. It looks like the corpse of a mermaid.
The corpses are chained up. These beasts were captive. Could they have died during the sinking?
I don't think so. They don't seem to have drowned. Something bigger slaughtered them, with no effort at all.
It looks like an enormous cage. But look.
It's been broken. Is this ringing any bells for anyone else?
The hull was torn apart. And given the way that the wood is broken, it came from the inside. Damn it. What happened here?
There are scratch marks almost everywhere on the wood. But they do not look like the marks a reef would make.
This ship was apparently carrying creatures from the island. The largest one managed to escape and made a hole in the hull as it tried to run away, just like in Serene. The sailors didn't stand a chance.
The Admiral will not be satisfied with our deductions. She will want concrete proof. Let's keep searching.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
All the clues seem to corroborate the captain's journal. This is the same thing that happened at the harbor in Serene. The Guardian who was locked up on the boat freed itself and ripped apart the hull of the boat to get out.
Yes, and my brothers had no means of saving their lives or the ship, alas. Let's go back and explain this to the Admiral. The Captain's journal will serve as proof.
Short break. I'm wondering if that's supposed to say something. Maybe if you can do some action later on there or something. Better check that question mark out, because we would never come back here, and oh, good thing we did. But those travelers, those people those caravan people who can use for fast travel are totally unnecessary. I mean, why should you spend money on them? It's just for very lazy folks, because you have so many other fast travel options, campfires and stuff in the cities. You don't really have to use them. Like here, I mean, I have here a campfire, I have here fast travel option, why should I use a caravan here? It doesn't really make sense, but it's also not bad, of course. Better you have more than not enough fast travel options. Everyone who played Red Dead Redemption 2 knows this. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 is not a bad game, I don't want to hate on it, but the lack of fast travel there, I mean, basically it was a lack of fast travel, was so fucking annoying. I think I don't know how many points I would give the game. Maybe Red Dead Redemption 2, I think normally, like, I guess 8 out of 10, because the story was not that good. But the graphics and everything was super cool, of course, but with this fast travel shit, I mean, I spent 80% of the game riding to places, because they were just artificial length in this game like shit. So I would say 6 of 10 or something, because it was what can I say, it was you should be ashamed for doing this. Why is the standard head of a captain a bandit set? Functioned me. But I don't know. That's how we know him, looks better on him.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Regarding the mission you entrusted Captain Vasco with.
We have come to give our conclusions.
I'm listening.
We examined the shipwreck and the surrounding area. A creature they carried on board managed to set itself free. An enormous beast. It made a hole in the hull and caused the sinking. We could only find dead bodies.
Alas, I was expecting it. May the sea be their shroud. We shall not forget them. Did you find anything?
The captain's journal tells the tale of the ship from their departure to the sinking.
Thank you, Vasco. It seems that the potions of the Alliance failed us once more. And rest assured, we will never transport another one of those creatures. They are too dangerous for our ships. Our honor is safe, thanks to you. You have proven your loyalty, and you have regained my trust. What you have achieved for us all deserves to be a part of your history, Vasco. I will send someone to tell the tattooist. He'll be waiting for you.
I told you that he would get a new tattoo.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Yeah, man, I would like to know how you became a Nord. It's something totally new for me. After all we've been through. How did you become a Nord, friend?
I have come to receive my tattoo. The Admiral should have informed you.
Indeed, Captain. Congratulations. Well, take a seat. You know the drill.
What do you think about it? I feel more Nort than ever.
Great. Congratulations, Vasco.
So I didn't even see much of a difference.
Glad to see you, my friend.
I think. Ah, yes.
Now that the Admiral has forgiven you, do you intend to set sail again?
Without a doubt, but do not worry. I will not leave you before I find out where our story leads.
Well, it's again something, you know. Does this mean like I would miss him like a brother? Or is it more like if I had played a female guy, now that this is flirting, you know? So if I play as a man, then obviously I don't want to flirt. I'm a heterosexual man, heterosexual cis male, white heterosexual cis male, how they used to say these days. So I think this might be the better choice because it doesn't sound fucking gay. It's tough. It's just that you don't know what they are going to do. Normally this is of course the better choice. But it could also be fucking gay, you know. But this could also be a good choice because, you know, like going to sail with them, going to sea with them, you would probably like to. Let's take this.
I would understand if you preferred to leave, but I would miss you. That's a certainty.
I will miss you too. But we're not saying goodbye yet, are we? Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
Yes, how did you become a Nord, my friend? My friend, how did you become a Nord? Oh, I almost thought that I was falling to something where I could not come from you again. Still friendly though, okay. Sounds like we completed his quest.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I need to be going.
Bit of poison on my... Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! On my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if we can ward off this fate!
Well, that camp's close to each other. But well, why not? Better too many than not enough. Oh, they made them friendly. Friendly bees. So cute. So cute. This. Oh, nice. First, I rob you as a welcoming gift, and then we can talk.
What are you doing here, Renaigse? Your kind are not welcome in my village.
The dude totally doesn't look like a tribesman, he more looks like someone from the city who just is in disguise. Check his beard and everything, he looks so civilized.
What can you tell me about your village?
Why would I talk to a Renaigse about the Googsop? All you need to know is that this name means the village of Black Urgs. They are our friends and our companions, and like them, we do not like to be disturbed.
I see.
Anything else?
Ulan, the king of Vignamri, wants to establish a trade agreement and sign a peace treaty with the governor of Hikmet.
This do. All he ever thinks about is picking up the crumbs left behind by the Renaigse. All of that in hope of breathing new life into his village, while insulting the memory of the deceased men and women who lived there.
Hikmet's emissary will only sign if their merchants can move freely and in peace. They want to meet you.
I am not like him. I am a Donea Exregao, a proud man, not a slug. The Renaigse cannot be trusted. They are deceitful and only seek to trap us.
The Donea Exregao I have met were fearless, and yet you are running away from a mere meeting. By refusing to negotiate, you are only showing weakness, nothing else.
Not Freddy. The worst part is that you are right. I cannot refuse this meeting without appearing weak. Fine. I will meet Ulan and his emissary. But I will not go to his village. Tell them to find me at Landristel. I will be there in a few hours.
I will tell them right away. Thank you, Mordu.
You really know how to talk to people. I never thought you would be able to convince Mordun. His anger towards the Renaigse is so strong.
According to Lady Mirange's instructions, the ruins should be in this area.
Yeah, there was a fucking ruin where we were, the mine where we were in.
Mordoun is willing to meet you at Lanristel to sign a peace treaty.
You really are an accomplished negotiator and diplomat, Your Excellency.
I knew you would succeed. Thanks to you, the whole region will be at peace.
Do you know where this place is, Ulan?
Of course. In our language, Lanristel means Glade of Promises. It is a sacred place, one whose peacefulness must be respected. It bodes well.
In that case, we should go there at once.
Yes. I will follow you. Come back to see me soon. And if luck is on our side, we will celebrate peace together.
Ulan is acting strangely. I do not trust him.
I suddenly feel the urge to go to Lanristel. I hear it looks wonderful this time of year.
And if we want to see this encounter, we should leave now. Mordoun is being attacked. Let's go and rescue him.
Adloredar, thank you for coming. You saved me. That accursed Ulan. I should have known he would betray us both. My men are dead, and now I am injured. He achieved exactly what he wanted in the end. I will have to join another clan if I do not want my whole village to suffer the consequences of my defeat.
I'm sorry, Mordoun. I really am.
You were deceived, just like I was. Sometimes, among the stones, there can be snakes. Farewell, on Olmanawi. And do not let yourself be betrayed again.
Damn, that don't. That was nothing I was expecting. And he turned out a very cool fella. Did not think he would be so cool. First seemed like this typical fuck you all village guy, but then quite cool guy. Between the rocks there are snakes, what he said. Cool. It's a cool saying. Oh, they're probably saying it was the only way to make sure they won't attack our caravans. Normally I'm for the civilized people and they also took place in this, but I also don't like being lied to. Don't like being deceived. So I might show them my wrath, which depends on how these conversations go now.
Traitor! This meeting was meant to establish peace, and yet you have exclusively sent armed men.
Mordoun was a Danae ex-Regal. He would have never accepted an agreement with the Renaig Say. He would have endlessly attacked our merchants and our allies' caravans. We had to protect ourselves if we were to make these exchanges possible. So we did.
By lying and manipulating me.
I am sorry, but I was unsure that you would agree to help us if I told you the truth. I understand your anger, but keep in mind that we are now at peace, thanks to you. You are now a Karans of Ignamri, and should you seek it, you will always have our assistance. Anything else?
The fuck? You just accept this? Was about to slaughter this motherfucker.
What do you think of people from the continent?
But their demand or anything.
Nothing. I must go.
I guess this is a campfire. But well.
Look, up there. This is Deidre, the ruins Lady Morange told us about. But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
And I'm wondering is if the mates kill someone, if you still get the skill points for this. I never really, I mean, it's hard to notice. Also, if only the last hit counts, if it should be the case. Like in Light Wars 64 back in the days, it was so annoying when you wanted to go for high scores and you were shooting down a huge enemy and then someone of your fucking squad mates made the last shot and then didn't count for you, so you didn't get the medal. Your teammates in Light Wars were more like, they knew that it was a camp, were more like enemies than anything else, because stole your fucking points all the time. But you couldn't also not let them die or shoot them down, because that would also be a loss of points. So you needed to have them all stay alive, at the same time don't have them kill anyone.
The people of the village might be able to teach us a few things.
Good day. What can I do for you?
Did you build this village?
Not by myself. We don't make
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do. The iron ore, it doesn't come out of the ground by itself. Do you need anything else?
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them. It's the... Do you need anything?
Talk to me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us, if we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come, when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
Hello, you lost?
No. Why do you ask?
It's just that we rarely get visitors. Well then, what can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the ruins that we can see up there?
Not a great deal. To my knowledge, no one's ever been able to reach them. There were some officials from the city that came, but when they saw they couldn't easily climb up to the plateau, they just left. There must have been a path that caved in. Unless some sort of tunnel in the mine takes you there. Anything else?
What can you tell me about the mine?
It's ancient work. The natives must have dug it out a long time ago and then abandoned it. Even if it is strange work for islanders, it looks more like something we would do on a continent. We're trying to restore it. The rock is extremely rich in iron ore, but the tunnels are very old. You need to go slowly. None of us are in a humour to be buried alive. We did explore a few of them, and we're exploiting the closest. But others, nah, they're still inaccessible. Anything else?
If I got this right, this hamlet is home to only miners?
Yes. It's not for the...
I'll leave you to...
Until we meet again.
Must be a way to open this gate somehow.
The door is blocked. The mechanism that controls it is complex. And as would be expected, it is missing a part. And as would be... The piece I found was once part of this mechanism, but it's too worn. It needs to be repaired. Or we need to find a new one.
The shit in his face growing stronger. Looks bigger than in the beginning, but I'm not sure. Maybe if so, it has something to do with the island. Well, since I'm here, I can also do some jolly good mining.
On my
can't do that.
Guess the question mark might be another cock. Maybe we could also go to the smithy and he could make it one for us, but there's only one smithy so far and he's in the city in New Sirene. It's a bit far away now. Those motherfuckers are everywhere. They also respawn. The ones we killed earlier we already had killed before. Just like the beasts outside. But everybody who knows South Park knows that you have to grind a bit here and there, so it's like some free grinding, more or less. So, we really need someone, maybe he can help us out.
You lost?
No.
Just so we read.
Is there any way you know of to make the lock mechanism blocking off the old tunnels work again?
How do you think I would know? If all the pieces are still in it, I would say yes. If not, it'll need repairing. Perhaps some of the parts need replacing. I believe I remember we found an old sketch of this mechanism in the mine. Serendipitous. Let me see. This is the one. Take it. If a piece is missing or broken, you should be able to replace it easily using this sketch.
Thank you very much. This certainly looks very useful.
And if you don't know how to craft whatever you're missing, you can always go and see the merchant. The pieces seem to be rather standard. Perhaps he'll have what you seek. Anything else?
I'll leave you to it.
Until...
Oh, I had the fucking recipe already, man. I just don't know. Just can't craft that shit.
These are some unusual customers. Well, greetings, my lord. It's a real pleasure to have a customer such as yourself. How may I help you?
I imagine that your customers are mostly miners.
Yes. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
There, the gate is open. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
I'm not going offline now, might be back tomorrow, so maybe until then.